Auto load shipping containers for logs? Yep, they're a real thing with the Platinum expansion here for Farming Simulator 22. But how do you get these logs to transfer into your productions? What if I told you that with only one mod, there's a way? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to get all of these logs out of your shipping containers and into your productions. Now, if I come over here and I try and sell the wood, I mean, nothing is going to happen. It's all still in here. There is a way using only one mod to be able to get this into a production. That way you don't actually have to just sell it, and you can actually use it and not have to use the cumbersome way of bringing logs over and selling them here to the sawmill or any other wood production that you need. What is it, you ask? It's Mobile Utilities by Yoast. Yes, with this mod, you're going to be able to transfer all these logs over into your productions. Once you get Mobile Utilities downloaded and activated in your game save, you come over here to construction, and then you're going to go over to production. You're going to go over to factories, and then you come all the way across to where your mods are at, and it's going to look like this thing right here. Yep, it's the mobile wood warehouse. It's only going to cost you $500. Now, you are going to need to own the property where you want to put it at, but being as it's mobile, you can move it anywhere else you want to. It's going to respawn back to where you initially put it at. So let's say that I get it right here, and I'm going to put it, right here, right in the middle of this area. Well, every single time when I restart my game, it's going to come back right here. So I'm going to go ahead and place this thing down, $500. And yes, it literally is just this little bitty thing right here. So be very, very careful with it. And it doesn't weigh anything at all. I don't have any super strength or anything like that on here. Now, you see that container over there? Yeah, check this out. Boom. It automatically transferred into here. If I drop this down, you can see that my wood automatically transferred into this. Now, I've got 200,000 liter capacity, and it's pretty simple. All I need to do now is just go ahead and activate this, and then it's going to start transferring into my other productions. Now, I don't have anything else right now. Let's go grab the sawmill. All right, here I am at the sawmill. So what I'm going to do, go ahead and come over here and purchase this for $100,000. All right, now when I come in here, you can see that I don't have any incoming materials at all. I've got 0 out of 110,000, and here I've got 28,618 out of 200,000. Now, what I need to do here is go ahead and go to wood. I need to actually distribute this. All right, that's how you're going to get it to work. Just like any other factory, it's going to distribute. Now, it is going to have a little bit of a cost, but the cost is going to be greatly outweighed by the availability of being able to do this. Now, it's 10:06. Let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit here. We're going to go to 360 here on the clock. And the really cool thing about this is you're not going to have to transfer it anywhere. You could leave that storage container, the little bitty one, over there where you're cutting all your wood at, and it's going to automatically transfer everything over here to any production that will accept wood. Just like any of the other productions, it's going to do the exact same thing. Let's go ahead and slow down our time here again. We'll go back here into the menu, and now you can see that I've got 17,000 liters of wood actually in here right now, and it's already started to produce some planks for me and some wood chips. And if I go over here, you can see that I now have 11,297 liters. That means that 17,000 liters or something close to that has been transferred here in that short amount of time. And I know what you're thinking. This thing is pretty small, and it's going to be pretty easy to lose. Let me back out of the way right here. I'm going to go to my map, and all you have to do is select it and then go to visit, all right? Or tag the place. If you tag it, hey, check that out. It puts the beacon all the way up in the air right next to where it's at. We come back into here, and we select again, untag the place, and you want to visit it. Well, all you got to do is just look around a little bit, and boom, there it is. One last thing about this mobile wood warehouse, you can put it in the back of your vehicles, but you cannot strap it down. So be careful that you're not like super high on a bridge or something and you're acting crazy and throwing it off the edge of the bridge, because then you have to get down in the water and get it out, and you may not be able to do that if it's, you know what I mean, like some bodies of water you can't get down inside. So be careful around water with this thing, but other than that, you should be all right. All right, one more last thing, and this time I'm serious. So if you bring this thing over here and you want to sell it, so you're going to put it there in the selling point, and then you try and sell, it's not actually going to do it. What you need to do to sell any wood in here that you have that you don't want to turn into productions, you need to come here into your menu, make sure you're on the mobile wood warehouse right here, and your outgoing products, you need to change this to selling. 33,865 liters is what we have in here right now. It is now 12:09. As you see, I've got 1,633,178. If I go ahead and speed up time up to the top of the hour, we're going to see that the money is going to increase and everything is now going to be gone out of here. You can see right there, the money went up quite a bit. It didn't actually show up on my screen. And when I come in here, I now have 0 wood left in this mobile wood warehouse. So you're trying to make a logging road in Farming Simulator 22, but you're having a lot of problems using the painting tool, and it's very frustrating and you just want to quit. What if I told you, with only one mod, you can make a logging road very easily? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today I'm going to show you an easy way to be able to make some logging roads here in Farming Simulator 22. Now, behind me, I've got the Prinoth Raptor pack. This was recently updated on July 18th, 2024 to version 1.1.0.0. And in that update, we got a very interesting new tool. Now, not the Raptor 300, it's this right here, the M650, the gadget. Base price, $50,000. And the really cool thing about this is that this is going to be able to help you make those logging roads by only using this and the Prinoth Raptor 300 right here. Now, the gadget adapter is going to work in the same way that the other attachment does, and that's by taking down trees for you just by barely moving up to them. Now, I've got the high horsepower option here, but there's no cost difference between the high horsepower or the base horsepower. Now, up in the help menu, you can see that by holding my L1, I now have some options that I could do. And the first one that you want to see there is the X, create, drive, line, activate. It's very, very interesting. I'm going to go and hit X. And then as I start moving forward, you can see that it's actually making tracks for me. Now, it doesn't do anything with the grass and the paint that's in the middle of the tracks. And it's actually quite interesting. It's not doing it up at the gadget attachment itself. It's doing it right in the middle of the track. So it's like you're actually driving over and deforming the ground. And let's say you're coming up on a tree that you don't like and you want to put a road right there. Well, it's pretty simple. It's still going to go ahead and mulch these out of the way. Now, one thing you'll notice right there on the top, I've got a green flashing light. That is going to be flashing as long as I have this activated. Whenever I hold my L1 and press X, it's going to go away and I'm no longer making the tracks down below. I back up, hold L1, turn it back on, and yep, the tracks are right back. Now, one thing to keep in mind while you're doing this is that this is not actually changing the painting texture of the ground. It's actually cultivating it for you, but it leaves this nice strip here in the middle. And guys, I have tried for a very, very long time to try and replicate this. I haven't been able to do it. So this right here, even though it is a cultivated state, I feel like this is the easiest way to make a road that you are going to be able to tell exactly what it is. And the biggest reason for that is because whenever I come over here to my dirt texture and I put this down, I mean, it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. I mean, this is the smallest paintbrush that I can get right here. Even if I put it in a circle and try and do it over here, I mean, it's still not giving me that really nice road like what I'm getting right here. It's spaced out perfectly for a vehicle. And it just looks so much nicer. I mean, this just kind of looks like it's another part of the forest. And even turning corners like this, it does a really, really good job of keeping everything nice and neat. Yeah, you're going to get a little bit of rock in there. You're going to have a little bit of this sticks or other decor, things like that that can't really be removed easily. Those are going to stay, but I mean, it kind of helps add a little bit to the decor. I mean, I absolutely love this for role play. Now, I don't know if you would want to use this for like normal gameplay, but I mean, you might want to go ahead and just make your road. And another really cool thing about it is it's going to show up on the PDA exactly where your road is at. Now, this isn't a road that your workers are going to be able to follow, maybe very easily, if at all, but you are going to be able to use this to be able to get your semis in and out, or tractors, or whatever you're using. You can absolutely use this and follow the exact same path every single time. I almost forgot. If you check down there in the mini map in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see that it even shows up there. So if you got a specific path that you kind of wanted to take through some landmarks, use your mini map down there. It's going to appear and you're going to be able to tell exactly where you're going a lot easier than having to come back and forth going between your map and the where you're driving at. It's just use the mini map. It's showing up. It's day number 1 on your brand new farm. You put down some government subsidy signs, but you ended up getting a little bit too much money. How do you get rid of it? Let me show you. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today I'm going to show you an easy way to get rid of a lot of excess money that you've got from using the government subsidy signs. At the beginning of the video, I showed you that I had like 25 signs up. I spent 2 hours advancing time, and that is it. I got $17,600,000. Now, I'm on new farmer mode right now. That means I only had $100,000 to start with. Means that in 2 hours, I got $17.5 million. I need to get rid of some of this money. There's a really easy way to be able to do it, and you're only going to need one mod for it. It's Yos's Start From Zero. The easiest way to find this Start From Zero mod is to actually perform a search here on the main screen of your mod hub. So I'm going to go and hit square right here. I'm going to go ahead and type in 0 because that's all I need to do. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK, and then you're going to be able to see these are all the ones that contain 0 right here. Well, if I come down, there's actually quite a few, but it's pretty simple right here at the very bottom. Start from 0. When I click on this, you can now see that this is by Yos. It's version 1.0.1.0. This is the one you need. Go ahead and hit install right here. And the way you're going to be able to use this mod is you come down here into construction, and then you go over to your tools. All right, here in the buildings portion of the build up mode, go to tools, and then you're going to go all the way across to the right. You can see that there are 3 different levels here. You've got 100,000, you've got 500,000, and then you have 1.5 million. Now, those are supposed to be if you're starting a brand new game and you just want to start at 0 with the equipment and everything that you have already here. But you could also use these to absolutely take down your 17.5 million down to nothing. So it's pretty simple. All you do is select it, and then you can see that there is actually nothing that's going on here on the map. So all you have to do is move over to an area that you're not really using on your farm for really anything else, and then you just place it down. So now you can see that the terraforming did get rid of a little bit of grass right there, and it now says I'm overlapping with another object, right? So all you got to do, come over to another spot where it's not having that happen at, boom, put down another one. Now it's going 1.5 million at a time because that's how much this one is worth. That's why I said do this in an area of your farm you're not too worried about, right? You could do it here in the gravel, and it's going to be able to go down. Now, whenever you start getting closer to the amount of money that you kind of actually need, say I only wanted $1 million. All right, well, now I'm going to come out of this, and then I come over here to the $100,000 one, right? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and put it down, and now I've got $1 million that I can play with. And if I want to go all the way back down to 0, absolutely. All you got to do, just do like 5 more of the, or 10 more of these, or you could even do the other ones, the 500,000. They work exactly the same way, right? Exactly the same way. You're going to be able to get rid of all the money that you need to. Now, the one thing that I want to warn you with, this is only in $100,000 increments with the smallest value that you could do here. So say you only wanted, I don't know, like $50,000, and you accidentally put down a sign that gave you, 300,000. Well, you might have to do some other types of shenanigans to be able to get the money down. Easiest way, come here into the store, find a very expensive piece of equipment or something very similar to what you're wanting to get rid of. For me, I usually like to go to large tractors, and then I come across over here if I'm looking for, $500,000, right? If I go to lease this, it's only going to cost me about $25,000, maybe about 26. Well, if I do this right here and I hit yes, perfect. Now I've got, $25,000 less. It's over there at my store now, right? I can actually see it over on the map. It actually put it down over here. I don't need it anymore. I'm going to go back here into my menu, and then I come down here to my leased items. Just absolutely get rid of it, right? And now I'm left with that same amount of money, $974,194, and I didn't actually, do anything with the equipment, so I'm not losing any other money there. It's just in and out. It's a great way to get smaller increments of money down if you are using those government subsidy signs. But for the big amounts of money, definitely use Yos's Start From Zero mod right here. So you found a really good deal on a used vehicle, but you don't have enough money? You can always put down one of these or a few government subsidy signs, but they're a little bit tricky to get the exact amount you need. I've got a better way. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today I want to go over an easy way that you're going to be able to add some money into your game without having like millions and millions of dollars, or without having to advance any time at all. Now, I know PC players, you've got easy dev tools. That absolutely works. Console players don't have anything like that for quick, easy ways. Now, what you can do is use one of the government subsidy signs, but they're a little bit tricky. I mean, you're getting $8,400 a month or $8.4 million a month. You may not need that much money, right? Maybe you only need $20,000, but you don't want to advance any time at all, and it's kind of complicated on how to calculate exactly how much that's going to be. I've got an easier way. Here, check this out. Now, you are going to need a couple things. You're going to need a tractor, you're going to need a trailer, and you're going to need these two mods downloaded. One of them is the Multifruit Buying Station by 82 Studios. The next one is the Mobile Utilities by Yos. Once you get these mods downloaded, you need to come over here into construction, and then you're going to go across it to container. Go all the way across to where your mods are at, and then the Multifruit Buying Station right here. Now, it says that it's going to be $2,500. All right, now you need a little bit more than this because you're going to have to buy some of this product. Trust me, it's going to make sense. All right. Another thing is you don't really want it to do any terraforming to your property, so I'm going to go ahead and hit triangle on my controller right now, and that's going to let me free place this anywhere I want to. It's not going to terraform the ground at all. So if you come over here, you can see that it did not make a level area at all. And I'm also going to be able to get underneath here with a trailer. The second mod is actually part of Mobile Utilities. There's multiple things. Once again, come here into construction, go over to production, go to selling points, and then come across to you see this one right here, Mobile Selling Station. All right, now this, you're just going to go ahead and place it right here next to where your silo is located. Now, a really cool feature about this is that you're going to be able to pick it up and move it around wherever you need to. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here for right now. Remember that tractor and trailer that I told you about a while ago? Yep, you're going to take it and you're going to position it underneath of your silo right here, the downspout right here. That way you're going to be able to dump product into this trailer. Next thing you need to do is come over here and find a crop that is going to be able to be bought by the Mobile Selling Station. All right, so all of your regular crops, no problem at all. But then you start getting down here into a little bit more of the more expensive ones. If you've got a trailer that will actually accept some of these production items, like maybe clothes or something like that, this could be really, really quick. We all know that soybeans sell for a lot per 1,000 liters, so that's the one I'm going to go with. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and start filling up my trailer, and I'm going to go ahead and go over here to the soybeans. It's going to go ahead and start filling up. Now, what I want to do is just go ahead and empty, and it's going to go ahead and start filling up the mobile sell point right there. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and start filling this trailer up again. Once you have enough money to make your purchase, it's pretty simple to get rid of this stuff. All you gotta do, come back into construction, go all the way over to demolish, put your cursor right there, hit your X. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. Perfect. And then boom, you are good to go. Now you've got $248,000. You noticed we had 10,000 when I got started here doing this. I could go into my store now, come up here to my dealership, buy this for $238,000, 655, buy it. Yes, perfect. All right, we've got right at about $10,000 left, almost exactly perfect. That is how easy it is to be able to go ahead and get a little bit of extra money without having to advance any time and use your government subsidy signs. Well, that's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.